In the 1970s, the public had a specific idea of what a serial killer looked like. Police profiles generally pointed toward a disorganized, reclusive drifter, someone who lurked in the shadows and lived on the fringes of society. Ted Bundy broke that mold. He was an articulate law student and an aspiring politician with a clean criminal record. Looking at his face, investigators saw a contributing member of the community rather than a suspect. Psychologists call this the mask of sanity. It describes a psychopath who uses social intelligence and charm to hide a deficit of empathy or remorse. This persona acted as a protective layer, allowing Bundy to move through social circles without detection while he began selecting his targets. Instead of relying on the cover of darkness, Bundy hunted in broad daylight, often operating in crowded parks or on busy college campuses. He navigated these spaces by manufacturing a physical vulnerability. He would approach women while wearing a fake arm cast or a sling, or using a pair of crutches. His ruse typically involved struggling with a stack of books near his light brown Volkswagen Beetle, creating a situation where a passerby felt compelled to help. By mimicking a person in pain, he triggered the innate human impulse to assist the vulnerable, trapping his victims through their own kindness. Bundy's sprees stalled in 1974 when Carol Duranch fought him off and escaped his car. That failed kidnapping led to his arrest in Utah, shifting his manipulation from individual victims to the legal system itself. Evaluations from the time highlight his conscientiousness and high intelligence. Bundy believed these traits made him intellectually superior to the investigators and prosecutors working the case. During a 1977 murder trial in Aspen, Colorado, he used his role as his own attorney to gain access to the law library without shackles. When his guard turned away, Bundy leaped from a second-story window and disappeared into the mountains. Police caught him a week later, but the breakout demonstrated his narcissistic conviction that he could outmaneuver the laws governing everyone else. Back in custody, he began a second plan. He spent weeks starving himself, losing enough weight to fit through a narrow architectural gap in his cell. On December 30th, 1977, he removed the plate around his ceiling light and climbed into the jail's internal crawlspace. He navigated the ceiling ducts, dropped down into the chief jailer's apartment while the staff was on Christmas break, and walked out the front door. Bundy fled to Florida, but without his social standing or legal resources, his organized persona began to disintegrate. The decline ended in a series of frenzied attacks at the Chi Omega sorority house. In 15 minutes, he murdered 2 women and severely injured 3 others. With his institutional manipulation failing, the underlying predator was finally visible to the world. Following his final arrest in a stolen car, Bundy faced a Florida jury in what became the first nationally televised murder trial in the United States. Bundy turned the trial into a stage. He refused professional counsel, acting as his own lead attorney and treating the case as a personal performance. He used his position to cross-examine the police officers who investigated his crimes, forcing them to describe the violence of the scenes in front of the jury and the public. During the penalty phase, he used a legal loophole to propose to his character witness, Carol Ann Boone, while she was on the stand, effectively marrying her right there in open court. This behavior allowed Bundy to exert a sense of dominance over the proceedings and maintain influence over the public's attention until the end. His charisma eventually failed against physical evidence. Bite mark forensics tied him to the Florida attacks, leading to his conviction and his 1989 execution. His ability to lead a double life changed how the FBI approached criminal profiling. They formed the Behavioral Analysis Unit to specifically track organized, highly functional killers who hide in plain sight. Bundy's legacy is the chilling reminder that a predator can look like a law student, sound like a politician, and use a friendly face to find a victim.